Friends, welcome back to social studies. What are we studied about previous class? We studied about physical and chemical changes, how the solution will be dissolved in water, right? Yes. Now we'll see a miscible liquid mix with each other and immiscible liquid do not mix with each other. We'll see water, milk, mix. Water, milk, what we can see? Mixture with each other, they'll combine with each other, they both will mix, right? Immiscible will see oil plus water. If we mix oil with water, what it will be? The water will be stored below, then the oil will be above, right? Yes. So it won't mix up with water. Instead of mixing with water, it will be in upper layer, or it will be in the form of layer in above the water, right? Yes. Now we'll see a miscible liquid. Some liquids such as a glycerin, alcohol, milk can dissolve in water. Such liquid that mix with each other is known as miscible liquid. Yes, such all glycerin, it might be glycerin or it might be alcohol, it might be milk, it all dissolves with water. That is known as miscible liquid. Glycerin plus water, alcohol plus water, mix milk with water. For immiscible liquid, some liquid do not mix with other liquids, such as liquid that do not mix with each other is known as immiscible liquid. For this example, which we can take? For this example, we can take it as oil. Okay. Yes. Take a glass of your water and add few drops of oil into that glass and stir it well. What we can observe? See, this is a water. If we pour 1 tablespoon of oil, what we can see? Yes, the water will be stored below, and above what we can see? The layer of oil, right? Yes. Same you can write it, students, that that oil does not mix up with the water. Instead of, it will form a layer above the water. You can write here. The oil does not mix up with water. Mix up with water. Instead of that, it will be in the form of a layer above the water. Above the water. Okay. You can write. I only wrote. No need of doing experiment in a home and all. No need. Just I only wrote. Now we wind up that physical and chemical change of lesson, students. We'll see small recap what all we studied about in this chapter. We'll see. Okay. Yes. Any substances that has no weight and no that occupies the space is called as matter. What is the matter? Yes, any substances, it has a weight. This pencil have its own weight. This eraser is also have its own weight, and it will occupy the space. That is known as matter, right? Yes, in matter we have status of matter. In that status of matter we have 3 types, which are those: solid, liquid and gases, right? Yes, all the matters or substances are made up with very tiny particles are called as molecules. Which all the substances are made up with tiny particles, it has combined with particles or some molecules, that is known as molecules. Okay. Yes, solid have a fixed volume and shape. Yes, obviously solid, this pencil we can consider as a solid because it has a fixed volume and it has its own shape. It is also have its own shape. Liquid has a fixed volume but does not have a fixed shape that can flow very easily. Previous classes I showed how the liquid will be in the form. I took it as the water, each and everything, and I showed, right? Yes, I'll put one drop of water, it will be constantly here. No, it will be flow. That is known as liquid. Gases do not have fixed volume or a fixed shape. It can flow more easily than the liquid to fill up entire the spaces of valuable. Gas, it won't have a fixed space. Wherever want it will be spreading. Wherever, however the space is available, so such places it will be gone spreading. All the three states of matter is an interchangeable. Yes, it won't have that. We can't change it. Solid we can't do, liquid not like that. Solid have its own shape. Can I make this pencil as a liquid? No, right? Can liquid I make it as a pencil? No. So it won't have interchangeable. Matter undergoes two types, that changes physical and types of changes, which are those physical and chemical changes. Matter goes under solid, liquid, gases. In that, if we come for across that under, we can see two types of changes, which are those physical change and chemical change. The liquid which we will get when a solute dissolves in a solvent is known as the solution. Which all the liquid it will get that dissolves in a solution, that is known as that solvent which all dissolves in solvent. If I take as example the salt, sugar, I showed, right? Yes, that is known as solution. We'll see a small fill in the blanks that below. We'll see it now. Yes. All living things need this gas. What, students? Yes, oxygen. O-X-Y-G-E-N, oxygen. Okay. We breathe out this gas. Which we will breathe out? We will breathe out carbon dioxide, right? Yes. Solid water. Solid water. If we keep in freeze, what it will becomes? Ice. Right? Yes. Air contains the 78% of this gas. Which gas is that? Yes, that gas is nitrogen. Nitrogen, right? Yes. Then process by which a liquid changes into the gas. The liquid changes into the gas. Which, students, is that? Liquid changes into the gas. If we keep to water the boiling, if we close the plate on it, after the opening the plate, we can see that evaporation, right? That evaporation is converted into the gas. Sorry, that gas converted into the liquid. By which? If by boiling we'll get gas, right? In that gas, if we close the plate, we can see liquid form. By which? Evaporation. Okay. Evaporation, right? Yes. Next we'll see changing of a solid into a liquid. By which form? We can change solid into the liquid by melting, right? Yes. Okay. What is needed for changing solid into liquid? What we need? Heat. By heating only we can, if we take ice from the freezer and if we heat on stove, what will get? Liquid. Heat. That's it. planet where 3 forms of water exist. In where? Where it will exist? It will exist on the earth. Okay. Yes. Okay, students. We'll wind up this class now. And this will be your homework. What all I studied, same they gave here. So, fill up this. Okay. Anyway, students, bye. Meet you at the next class.